Hey friends, welcome to my channel OnlineTutor Learning Made Easy. In this part of the video, I'm going to make you understand what is JSX and what is component in React.js. Without JSX and components, we cannot make React.js application. Using JSX in React.js application, there are many advantages. We will not going to discuss here advantages because this is basically a theoretical part. I will list out all the advantages using JSX in the description part of this video. Friends, here this is my component. We will talk about component later in this video, but for the time being all the JSX code is written in the component. That's why I have to show this component. So friends, this is my to-do list component, and here I have written some HTML, you can see clearly here, and this is the part of the JSX. This is called JavaScript Expressions. Although we can use plain HTML code with the React.js application, but using this JSX we can have a good advantages, and I will list out all the advantages in the description part of the video. So basically I have to list out all the to-do tasks that I am going to add. So basically I have created a component and I have written some HTML code here to list out all the tasks. I can show you in the browser. Here you can see all the list of to-do tasks that I have created here. In JSX we can use nesting of elements. Here you can clearly see I have nested li in between ul tag, and ul is located in between this div tag. This is called nesting of elements. Also we can use JavaScript expressions here. If I remove this, oops, I cannot remove this main div element here because it is necessary. I'm going to remove this, and I can calculate, or I can add numbers, I can subtract numbers in this part. I have to use this curly brace, and if I am going to write this 10 plus 10 and say I got this 20, that is 10 plus 10 is 20. So friends, with this example I want to show you how we can create expressions in JavaScript expressions in these components with the help of this JSX. One more thing, we cannot use this if else in this JSX code. So friends, this is all about the JSX part. Now I am moving forward to the component part. Basically components are building block of the React.js application. Here you can see I have created two components, to-do list component, add to-do component. This add to-do component is going to add some to-do tasks in the list, and this to-do list component, with the help of this component I will list out all the tasks in our application. And this is our main component, that is app.js. This is the root component of this application. So friends, you can clearly see that I have created three components, and with the help of these three components I can create this to-do management application in React.js. And I have included this to-do list component and add to-do component here in the app.js file. You can clearly see here I have imported with the help of this command and added, and wherever I want to show this component I have to add this tag add to do. This is the name of the component here, and to do list is the name component that I have imported from the components folder. If I remove this from here, you can clearly see that all the list of to-do tasks has been removed here. And if I undo this my change, all the list of to-do tasks are here again. Right now these two components are independent. If I am going to add any task here with the add to do component, then you can see it is not appearing here in the list. So friends, I am going to create a new to-do list component from the scratch, and you can see how we can create the component. And I am going to include this new to-do list component in my root component. And I'm going to save this component in the components folder. You can see here I have a new component. I'm going to import I have to include this React module here, and I'm going to create a class file. And each and every component we have to add this render method. And I have to return this HTML or JSX part from this render function. So friends, I have created a component. is a very basic component, and I have to write this line here, that is export default to-do list new. This is necessary because we have to use this component in the other part of the application. That is, I am going to use this component here in the app.js. I am going to remove this component because I don't want this component data from this component. So in this way I have imported my new component, and now I'm going to use this component here because I have to list out all the tasks here in this part of the application. Now friends, you can see the data is coming from my new component. There are two types of components in React.js. First is stateless components and second is stateful components. Basically, this type of components is called as stateless components. Here the app.js is a stateless component. Also, this to-do list new.js is also a stateless component because we have not used anywhere state in the component. We will discuss about state and props in the next part of the video. Now I am going to remove this paragraph from here because I have to list out all the tasks that I am going to add with this add to do component. So friends, you can clearly see that now my component is showing all the tasks that I have added in the component. These are the static tasks, and these two components are independent of each other. That is, if I am going to add the new task here, it is not going to appear here in the list. So friends, in this part of the video, my main objective is to make you understand what is JSX and what is components and how we can use this component in our React.js application. Friends, in the next part of this series of video tutorial, I am going to explain what is this state and props. We are going to utilize these state and props in our to-do management React.js application. I hope that you have now a clear idea what is JSX and what is component in React.js. If you have any doubt regarding these two topics, then feel free to comment me If you get benefited from this video, share my video with your friends. Take advantage of this series, this video tutorial, and also like this video, subscribe my channel so that you can get these type of tutorials in the future. Goodbye for now. We will meet again part 3. Thanks for watching this video. Goodbye.